everyone! Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Average Witch. My name is Sarah, and I am an artist. Professional, amateur, you decide. I've been wanting to make a channel for so long, and I finally decided to take the plunge. I had a lot of trouble figuring out what to do for the first video, and then I thought, what better way to start my channel than to show some appreciation for creators who inspire me. I made 3 pieces of fan art for YouTube creators that I love, and I'm gonna talk about how they inspire me in honor of the start of my own channel. First up, I'm drawing the Game Grumps, Dan Avedon, and Aaron Hansen. If you don't know who these guys are, they're a Let's Play channel that is very comedy focused, and they basically use games as a means of producing comedy. They'll do funny voices for the characters and make them say stuff they wouldn't normally say, or they'll just talk and have fun. As is the case with many other Game Grumps fans, these guys mean a lot to me. Over the few years that I've watched their content, they've provided comfort for me on hard days, as well as creative and comedic inspiration, with Dan being a musician and Aaron being an artist and animator. They were the impetus behind me really going for making videos and learning how to animate and having fun with my ambitions. I'm sure most Game Grumps fans know about the episode of their Sonic Unleashed series, where Dan talks about following your dreams and doing what you want to do no matter if you think you're too old or it's too late. That episode really spoke to me, and I hear Dan's speech in my head whenever I feel unmotivated to do something. They taught me that I should go after the things that make me happy, because you never know what it'll lead to. So, if you like video games, if you like laughing your ass off, and if you like the occasional inspirational pep talk, go watch the Game Grumps. Here's the finished drawing, and by the way, I'm more experienced with traditional art, and I'm very much still familiarizing myself with digital art, so if any digital artists are watching that have feedback on my process, it is absolutely welcome. Please, I have no idea what I'm doing. Next up, we have multiple YouTube animators. We got Jaden Animations, The Odd Ones Out, Rebecca Parham from Let Me Explain Studios, Domix, and Emirichu and Ditus from their respective channels and their new traditional art channel, Spilled Ink. There are so many creators I could have added, but I had to limit myself somewhere because this community is so big, but this whole subsection of YouTube is one that spoke to me creatively on multiple levels. It's so genuine in its humor and the way these creators make their videos. They're all so much fun to watch because of how relatable the content is. They're basically making cartoons out of their real lives, and sometimes just the nerdy stuff that they like. Jaden Animations has so many videos about video games, like her Pokemon Nuzlocke videos. Emirichu has done a bunch of stuff about animes and shows she likes, such as her childhood crushes videos. And that content about the stuff that they love is usually the content that has proven to be the most successful because of how happy they are to talk about these things. It helps me tap into my own creativity. The stuff I love will fuel my art. I find that I'm not great with coming up with original characters or stories, but the shows, movies, books, and YouTube channels I like really get me to make stuff. Which is why I decided to make this video, I suppose. And here's the finished animator drawing. Lastly, we have Trixie Mattel and Katya, who are 2 drag queens that got their start on season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race. And since then, they've created a whole brand for themselves as a duo. They have 2 shows called and I Like to Watch, a podcast called The Bald and the Beautiful, and they've had a live touring show together, in addition to their separate business endeavors. I honestly don't know how, especially Trixie, does it. She's got 80,000 commitments in her life, and I am convinced that there's more than one of her. I'm convinced that she has a clone, and that is how she's able to get all of it done, and why they keep repeating stories. If you know, you know. These guys are my latest, for lack of a better word, obsession. I watch their stuff all the time. It is my comfort show. Everything they do, I love. They inspire me so much with their confidence and creativity, and they've taught me that I shouldn't care what other people think of me or the stuff that I make. They've provided me with so much joy and laughter when I'm feeling down, and like the Game Grumps, they have a lovely friendship. There's something about a duo and just watching two best friends, just being best friends and doing what they love together, that's very appealing to me. Similar idea to what I was talking about earlier. Creativity arises from what you love, and a strong bond can make some pretty magical stuff. With all that being said, I hope one day to at least make someone as happy with my content as these creators have made me with theirs. I know none of them will watch this, but I do want to thank them for all of the enjoyment and inspiration they've given me. And thank you to the viewers for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you wish, and while you're at it, leave your favorite creators in the comments and talk about how they inspire you. Thanks again, and goodbye!